Hello everyone. In this video, let us solve the section A of the CBSE sample paper 2023-2024. So the first question goes like this. If two positive integers a and b are written as a is equal to x cube y square and b is equal to xy cube, where xy are prime numbers, then the result obtained by dividing the product of the positive integers by the LCM of a comma b is. So the required thing that we have to answer in this question is the product of a and b, a into b divided by LCM of a comma b. So from the first chapter we have this idea that LCM of a comma b into HCF of a comma b is equal to a into b. So using this idea, we have a into b divided by LCM of a comma b is equal to HCF of a comma b. So since the LHS of this equation is the required answer for this question, so if we find the HCF of a comma b, we'll obtain at the answer. So how can we find the HCF? A is equal to x into x into x into y and b is equal to x into y into y into y. So we have one x as common and two y common here. So we have HCF of a comma b is equal to xy square, which is the required answer. So the next second question goes like this. The given linear polynomial y is equal to f of x has two zeros, 1 0 and the 0 is 3, 1 0 and the 0 is 4, no 0. So how can we find the answer for this question? We have to find at what value of x y becomes 0. If we look the graph closely, we will find that at x is equal to 3 alone, y becomes 0. So that means 1 0 and the 0 is 3 is the right answer. Next question. The lines representing the given pair of linear equations are non-intersecting. Which of the following statements is true? So non-intersecting in the sense it has no solutions, right? If it intersects, we have one unique solution. If it coincides with each other, we have infinitely many number of solutions, and if it is non-intersecting, we have no solution. So the condition for no solution, as we have seen in linear equations, is a1 by a2 is equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. Option B is the right answer for this. So next question, the nature of the roots of the quadratic equation 9x square minus 6x minus 2 is equal to 0 is. So to find the nature of the roots, what do? We first find the discriminant, which is equal to b square minus 4ac. Here b is minus 6 whole square minus 4 into a value we have 9 into c value we have minus 2. So we have 36 plus 8 into 9 72, which is 108 greater than 0. So when discriminant is greater than 0, what do we know? It has two distinct real roots. So do we have that option here? Yes, we do have. Option C is the right answer. Next, two APs have the same common difference. The first term of one of these is minus 1 and that of the other is minus 8. The difference between their fourth terms is, so we have two APs and each of these two APs have the same common difference, let us suppose D, and the first term of the first AP, let us take it as minus 1, and the first term of the second AP, let us take it as minus 8. So the difference between their fourth terms is the required answer that we have to find. So the fourth term of the first AP will be equal to minus 1 plus 3D, and the fourth term of the second AP will be equal to minus 8 plus 3D. So the required answer will be the difference between these first terms, right? So a4 minus a dash 4, which is minus 1 plus 3d plus 8 minus 3d, which will be equal to 7. So option C is the right answer. Next we have, what is the ratio in which the line segment joining the points 2 comma minus 3 and the point 5 comma 6 is divided by the x-axis. So we know any point on the x-axis, it can be denoted by x comma 0. So we have to find the ratio in which x comma 0 divides the line joining the points 2 comma minus 3 and 5 comma 6. So let us first assume the ratio to be m1 is to m2. So we have x comma 0 is equal to m1 into x2. x2 is 5 here, plus m2 into x1 is 2 divided by m1 plus m2, and m1 into y2 is 6 here, plus m2 into y1 is minus 3 divided by m1 plus m2. So if we equate the y coordinates of both the sides on the LHS and RHS, we'll have 6m1 minus 3m2 divided by m1 plus m2 is equal to 0, which gives us 6m1 is equal to 3m2. So if we cancel, we do have m1 by m2 as 1 by 2. So the required ratio is 1 is to 2. Next, a point x comma y is at a distance of 5 units from the origin. How many such points lie in the third quadrant? So obviously in the third quadrant, this is the first quadrant, second, third, fourth. So x is negative and y is also negative in the third quadrant, and we do have infinitely many solutions for this. Let me say a small example for you. There is a point, say x comma y in the third quadrant, and which is 5 units distance from the origin. So by using distance formula, we have x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square. The square root of this equal to 5. So we get x square plus y square is equal to 25. So let me take the value of x to be minus 1. So because since x is negative in the third quadrant, let me take x as negative 1. So I have 1 plus y square is equal to 25, then y square is equal to 24. So I get y is equal to minus root 24, since y is also negative in this third quadrant. That is also possible here. And let me take for another example, x is equal to minus 2. Then I do have 4 plus y square is equal to 25, then y square will be 21. So y can be the square root, the negative of the square root of 21. So I can have infinitely many such points like this in the third quadrant. Okay. Next, this is a very popular question from the triangles chapter. So D is parallel to AB. So immediately you can say angle ABC is equal to angle DEC, since they are corresponding angles. And we have AB is equal to A, DE is equal to X, BE is equal to B, and EC is equal to C. So we have to express X in terms of A, B and C now. So what can we do? First let us say that triangle DEC is similar to triangle ABC. How can we say that? Already these angles are equal since they are corresponding angles, and in these triangles we see that angle DCE is equal to angle ACB, since they are obviously both are same angles. So by AA similarity, we have these two triangles as similar. So since they are similar, we can write the corresponding sides of similar triangles are proportional, right? So we can say DE divided by AB is equal to EC divided by BC. So this gives us D is X divided by AB is A equal to C divided by BC is BE plus EC, so B plus C. So we have X is equal to AC divided by B plus C. So option B is the right answer. The next question, we have O is the center of a circle and chord PQ makes an angle 50 degree with the tangent PR. So this angle is 50 degree at the point of contact P, then the angle subtended by the chord at the center. So angle POQ is asked. We know OP is radius, PR is tangent. So by the first property that we studied in circles, we know that OP is perpendicular to PR as the radius is perpendicular to the tangent at the point of contact. So we have angle OPR, this whole angle as 90 degree, and from that it follows that angle OPQ will be equal to 90 minus 50, which is 40. Then we have OP is equal to OQ. So OPQ is an isosceles triangle, and we know the property that the angles opposite to the equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. So we have angle OPQ is equal to angle OQP, which we already know, which is 40°. And so now it is so easy for us to find the angle POQ. Since in the triangle POQ we have two angles, it is very easy to find the angle POQ. So angle POQ is equal to 180° minus 40 plus 40. So which will give us 180 minus 80, which is 100°. So next question. A quadrilateral PQRS is drawn to circumscribe a circle. If PQ is equal to 12 cm, QR is equal to 15 cm, RS is equal to 14 cm, then find the length of SP. So we know a property which is satisfied when a quadrilateral is drawn to circumscribe a circle. If you remember, the property is the sum of the opposite sides of the quadrilateral will be equal. Sum of the opposite sides of the quadrilateral which is circumscribing a circle are equal. So we have PQ plus SR is equal to PS plus QR. So this is a known property, and using this property let us substitute whatever values are given in this question. So PQ is 12 plus SR is 14 equal to PS is what we need to find plus QR is 15. So we have PS is equal to 26 minus 15, which is equal to 11 centimeter. So the option D is the right answer. Next, this is a very simple question. Of course, sine theta is given. Sine theta is equal to A by B. Then cos theta value is to be found. So cos theta is equal to root of 1 minus sine square theta. Since we know the identity, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From this we have cos square theta is equal to 1 minus sine square theta. So we get cos theta is equal to square root of 1 minus sine square theta. So which is 1 minus a square by b square, the whole square root. So b square minus a square by b square, the square root of this. And so we get cos theta is equal to square root of b square minus a square by b, which is option C. Next, we have to simplify this somewhat lengthy thing. Secant A plus tan A into 1 minus sin A into a simpler trigonometric ratio. How can we do it? Secant A, how are secant and cos related? They are inverse relations, right? So secant A will be 1 by cos A plus tan A is sin A by cos A into 1 minus sin A. So since the denominators are same, we just add as it is 1 plus sin A whole divided by cos A into 1 minus sin A, and the numerator is in the form of A plus B into A minus B. So we write it as 1 minus sin square A divided by cos A. So as we already know, sin square A plus cos square A is equal to 1, which gives us 1 minus sin square A as cos square A divided by cos A, which is nothing but cos A. So option D is the right answer for this question. Next, if a pole 6 meter high casts a shadow 2 root 3 meter long on the ground. So a pole 6 meter high, it is casting a shadow 2 root 3 meter long. So let us suppose the sun is here on this side. So the length of the shadow is 2 root 3 meter. Then the angle of elevation of the sun is the required question. This theta is the answer for our question. So how can we find it? Tan theta. What is the formula for tan theta? Opposite side by adjacent side. So here opposite side, adjacent side both are known, which is 6 by 2 root 3, which is equal to 3 by root 3, or tan theta is equal to root 3. When will tan theta be root 3? When theta is equal to 60 degree. So we have option A 60 degree as our answer. Next, if the perimeter and the area of a circle are numerically equal, then the radius of the circle is. So what have they given? perimeter of a circle is numerically equal to area of the circle. So what is the formula for perimeter of a circle? 2 pi r. This is numerically equal to the area of circle, which is pi r square. So pi gets cancelled, and here 1 r we'll have. So we'll have r is equal to 2 units as our answer. Okay. Next, it is proposed to build a new circular park equal in area to the sum of areas of two circular parks of diameters 16 meter and 12 meter in a locality. The radius of the new park is. So there are two circular parks. One circular park is of the diameter 16 meter and the other circular park is of the diameter 12 meter. So now they are going to construct a single circular park of some radius which we don't know, which we have to find, and they have given the condition like this new circular park which is going to be built, its area is equal to the sum of the areas of the first and second circular parks. So what they have given, area of circular park 3 is equal to area of circular park 1 plus area of circular park 2. So we will have the area of circular park 3 as pi r square, since r is unknown, and area of circular park 1 will be pi into, here the diameter is 16 meters, so the radius will be 8 pi into 8 square plus pi into 6 square. Can cancel pi from all sides, so r square will be equal to 64 plus 36 equal to 100. So we'll get as r equal to 10. So the 10 meter is the right answer. Next, there is a square board of side 2a units circumscribing a red circle. So if you see this diagram, this circle is in red color. So this circle is in red color, and there is a square board which is circumscribing this circle. Jayadev was asked to keep a dot on the above said board, and they have also said that Jayadev is asked to keep a dot on the above said board. So in this board he is asked to keep a dot. The probability that he keeps the dot on the shaded region is. So what is the probability that he keeps the dot on the shaded region? So it is like area of the shaded region divided by total area. This should be our required answer, because area of the shaded region is the favorable outcome and the total area is the total number of outcomes. So the probability that he keeps the dot on the shaded region is area of shaded region divided by total area. So what is the area of the shaded region? It is area of square minus area of circle divided by, and total area is area of square. And here you should get another question like, how can we find the radius of this circle for finding the area of the circle? If you observe carefully, the diameter of the circle is equal to the side of the square. So we have diameter is equal to side of the square, which is 2a. So we will have r is equal to a. So area of square is 2a whole square minus area of circle is pi a square divided by 2a whole square. So we'll have 4a square minus pi a square by 4a square. If we cancel out the a square from both numerator and denominator, we'll be having the probability as 4 minus pi divided by 4. Next, 2 cards of hearts and 4 cards of spades are missing from a pack of 52 cards. So we have a pack of 52 cards. As we all know, in this we have 26 black cards and 26 red cards, and in this black cards we have spades and clubs. In red card we have heart and diamond, and in each one of this we have numbers from 2 to 10 and an ace, king, queen, jack, right? So what they have given, two cards of heart and four cards of spades are lost. So two cards of heart and four cards of spades are lost. A card is drawn at random from the remaining pack. What is the probability of getting a black card? So here, for this event, let us suppose this event, the event is E, which is event of getting a black card. E is the event of getting a black card. So for finding P of E, what are the favorable outcomes for this? That means, what are the chances that the taken card is a black card? Already four cards are missing from this, right? So totally how many black cards are there in the pack now? 26 minus 4, which is 22, divided by totally how many cards are left after these four cards of spades and two cards of heart are lost. Totally, so six cards are lost. So that means from the pack of 52 cards, six are missing. So the total number of cards now is 46. And so the required answer is 22 by 46. Okay. Next we have a very interesting question from statistics. So instead of giving you the class intervals, they have given in this form. So let us see how can we solve this question. So let me rewrite this table for our convenience. We have height below 140, 4, below 145, 11, below 150, 29, below 155, 40, below 160, 46, below 165, 51. So how can we convert this to a table that contains class intervals? So if we see the difference between each of the height mentioned here is 5. So let us say 135 to 140, then 140 to 145, 145 to 150, 150 to 155, 155 to 160, 160 to 165. So below 140 we have 4, there is no change over here. But here if we see below 145, it will also include the number of people whose height are below 140. So from this 11 we have to subtract 4. So 11 minus 4, here we will have 7. So similarly if we see below 150, it will also include people whose height is below 145. So we have to subtract this 11 from this 29. So we will have 18 over here. Similarly, we keep on subtracting for below 155, we subtract 29 from 40. So we'll have 11. Similarly, 155 to 160 will have 6, and 160 to 165 will have 5. So now it is very easy for us to find the model class. What is the model class? We choose the class which contains the maximum frequency. So here the maximum frequency is 18, and this is going to be our model class, and they have asked the upper limit of the model class. So which is the upper limit? 150 is the upper limit. So the answer is option D, which is 150. Next we have the next two questions as an assertion reasoning question. Okay, statement A, total surface area of the top is the sum of the curved surface area of the hemisphere and the curved surface area of the cone. And the reason for this is top is obtained by joining the plane surfaces of the hemisphere and the cone together. Yeah, so imagine this scenario where you have a cone like this and you have a hemisphere of the same radius like this. So in order to obtain this figure which is called top, what we do, we just join the base surfaces of the hemisphere and the cone together to form the structure. So if we have to find the total surface area, this area which is used for forming this top is hidden from the total surface area, right? So the base area is hidden, only the curved surface area remains for each of the shape. So for finding the total surface area of this whole shape, we will just add the curved surface area of the hemisphere and the curved surface area of the cone. So that's what they have given in the statement A. If you see, they have given total surface area of the top is the sum of the curved surface area of the hemisphere and the curved surface area of the cone. So the statement A is true. And what reason have they given for this? Top is obtained by joining the plane surfaces of the hemisphere and cone together. Yeah, you are joining the plane surface area of the hemisphere and the cone together to get this overall structure called top. So the reason is also right. So the correct option will be both assertion and reason are true, and the reason is the correct explanation of assertion A. The final question of this video, the statement A they have given minus 5 by 2, 0, 5 by 2 is in arithmetic progression. So to check whether a given series is in arithmetic progression or not, what do? We take the every second term of the AP and divide it by its preceding term and find if the common difference found in all the different cases are same or not. So if we do it here, what do we get? Minus 5 by 2 minus 5. So minus 5 by 2 plus 5, which is minus 5 plus 10 by 2, which is minus 5 by 2. And 5 by 2 minus 0, which is equal to 5 by 2. So in all the different cases, we have the same common difference. So the first assertion statement is true, right? Minus 5 by 2, 0, 5 by 2. This is in arithmetic progression. The next statement, the terms of an arithmetic progression cannot have both positive and negative rational numbers. Why is it not possible? See, if you see here, it is possible because minus 5 by 2 is a positive rational number and 5 by 2 is a minus 5 by 2 is a negative rational number and 5 by 2 is a positive rational number. So we can have the terms of an AP both positive and negative rational numbers. So this is false. Statement A is true, but R is false. So the right answer is option C. Assertion A is true, but reason R is false. I hope this video helps you. If you have any doubts, please feel free to comment the doubts in the chat section. If you like this video, please subscribe and like this video and share it to your friends. Thank you.